What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Greg with Stock Gems. So I don't really have much for you today. Today I just got my first COVID vaccine. I got the Moderna. So we'll see how that goes right now. I mean, feeling a little sore, but it's very light, nothing crazy. I was told that it was the second dose that I should be worried about. So just gonna lay low, just relax, see how it feels, and then go from there. So what I have for you today, so market dropped down a little today. I'm going to explain why. I did some research and I understand what's going on. And then from there, I think what I'll do is just quickly go over some of the stocks that I told you guys about this week and just do some quick light technical analysis and we can go from there. So without further ado, let's jump right into it. All right, so let's dive into the market today. So as the day started off, everything was looking good. Stocks were rising. Portfolios was looking green. All the sectors were looking good. And then around the 1 o'clock time frame, there was a sudden drop, and now across the board, all the indexes are losing about 1%. All the sectors are red. So what was this news? So apparently there was a leak of a President Joe Biden tax raise on the wealthy. So what it seems like is for the top earners, that would raise the tax rate from 37% to 39.6%. But most importantly was the capital gains tax. That was going to raise from 20% to 39%. So we'll quickly talk about capital gains. So capital gains is the increase in capital assets value and is considered to be realized when the assets is sold. So what does that mean? So let's say, for example, you own stocks and the stock has increased in value. Now you would pay capital gains on that increase in value because essentially you're making more money. It goes the same way if you had a house, if you had a car, if you had some piece of jewelry, whatever item that you have, if you bought it for a certain price and then sold it for a higher price, you would pay a capital gains tax. If you bought something and sold it for for a loss, then you would get a tax capital gains credit that you can apply towards any other gains that you may have accrued. So, of course, this affected the market because you pay capital gains tax on your stocks, assuming you make money overall. So I mean, the market essentially overreacted by the news because I mean, at one point I did want to keep stressing is this was a leaked document. The numbers are still being negotiated. It's not set in stone that it's going to be 40% as far as what the total percentage is. They may be able to negotiate down to a lower number. So until we actually see what that true number is, right now this is just a market hype. I'm not saying that the market is going to bounce back. Right now, the market understands that there is going to be a capital gains tax. So it did drop, but hopefully we start seeing a bit of a recovery, but I mean, as time goes on, we'll see. So just want to quickly jump over to Thinkorswim. So I want to quickly go over some of the stocks that I told you about during the week, just to give you a quick technical analysis on it. Nothing major. We'll just go down the line. Let's start off with Tesla. So as you can see, Tesla had some, but what is about a 3% drop today. I'm not too worried about Tesla. So, I mean, Tesla, they're even through COVID, I mean, these guys are hitting their numbers and doing very well. And what you notice right here is they have an earnings report coming out. So I'm pretty confident that with their earnings report, it will say that Tesla is doing great. And that will be enough of a catalyst to start pumping this stock higher. So given that it's so close, even though we saw some loss today, I think that's going to be enough to start pushing this stock higher, and we should see some gains. Similar with NIO. NEO has earnings report. So NEO didn't see as much of a drop. I mean, they did see a drop today as far as the stock. It originally got a high of about 40, and then it dropped down to 39.5. But again, there's earnings reports coming out, and NEO has been essentially killed for so long. And I guess there's enough investors out there that are pumping this stock up. So regardless of that bad news, there's enough buyers to try to put pressure to push this stock higher. So, I mean, given that, I think this stock still trends up even with negative news, unless of course the negative news gets enhanced by any other additional negative news. But I mean, it's one of those stocks we definitely want to keep a look at. I'm not going to go through all of these. I just want to just quickly highlight some of the major ones that I saw, given that there's earnings reports on these two. It looks like all in all, I mean, a lot of these stocks, they all trended higher. Some closed a little bit lower than the previous high, but I mean, they're all trending in the positive direction. So, I mean, we'll have to see what this news actually and how this news unfolds in these days to come. But for right now, everything's looking good. You have Scotts Miracle-Gro. I mean, this one looks like it may potentially trade sideways. It pretty much hit its low, but then it got pumped back up. And this one has earnings coming up in about a month. So not even a month, about 2 weeks. So definitely some potential positive pressure, assuming that they hit their earnings numbers. I mean, across the board, there's nothing crazy. There's nothing that we need to be too worried on. So with that said, I mean, I wanted to keep the video short. I didn't want to go too long. Yesterday, I know it was a bit long, and I want to try to keep my videos in the 7 minutes to maybe 15-minute max time frame. And at the end of the day, I am kind of tired. I've been up late at night trying to pump out these videos. So, I mean, at the end of the day, I definitely appreciate you guys liking and subscribing, and any feedback is definitely much appreciated. So, I mean, it helps motivate me to keep on going and pushing these videos out. Definitely, I'm learning a lot. I'm hoping you guys are learning a lot. This is some fun stuff, and I definitely look forward to keep on doing this. So at the end of the day, I mean, that's all I really have for you. So with that said, I'll see you tomorrow. No, well, not tomorrow. I only plan to pump out videos Monday through Friday. So my next video will be on Monday. But with that said, peace.